So there you can see, palm sanded, and I've got all of the various cracks that I believe might weep sealed. Now it's just time to flip her over and dribble. Ironically, just like the little guy. Here you go. Is that what you wanted? So this is the back side, and there is that one vein, right, the left hand, and here is the right hand vein. Now because it's the back side, I will probably get in there with a chisel and dig a bunch of this out, if only to create a reservoir. This one, that's a little firmer wood. I don't know if we'll get any of that out. And then this is a little bit of included bark that runs down through. So what we're going to do now is we're going to mix up some epoxy. I am going to dribble it in here in these various cracks. Let it soak, dribble, let it soak. I'll try to get as much in these as I possibly can, even if it takes 20-30 minutes. There's another one right there, because that crack basically goes most of the way through. If I can get epoxy in there, ½ inch, 3/4 of an inch, that'll go a long ways to holding everything together. Once my cracks are as full as they're gonna be, I'll then go over the rest of the surface and more or less paint it with epoxy, allowing it to soak down into the rest of the wood. What? What? What are you doing with that up there? What? What do you want? Please? Please what though, bud? I don't understand you. That? Okay. It's epoxy, so I have all my tools in order. I've got my brush, I got my jug of epoxy, and I've got my special applicator, which is a stick. And all I do is dip my stick in and fill that pocket I made. And then I will slather up here on top, over the top of the crack. And more or less just allow everything to soak in. And since this water epoxy is pretty much like its namesake suggests, it soaks in relatively fast. So here again, following the crack as far as I can get it to go. Hey buddy, not Daddy's bandsaw, please. Thank you. I'll just leave it pooled up, and then you just come and replenish your pool with a drip whenever you see it starting to suck it dry. And so this crack is already dried out completely. So there, I go fill that back up. As far as filling in these voids, that's really an easy part, because these won't drain themselves the way the wood does. It's merely a matter of dribbling them full and probably passing the torch over them just to help get out and expel any bubbles inside. On the back side, it's okay to fill the low spots now. On the front side, it's not. Front side, you will have to dig out the tape overlap lines, which is why I tried so very, very hard to get the front side to bulge, not to pull in. The back side, no one will notice that I got a few. Obviously, once it's cut, you're going to expose a whole new set of bubbles. And they will keep filling themselves as they burst. Help pop some of those persistent bubbles. Just wave the torch over it. This can get time consuming and frustrating, but it's all part of the process. When it comes time to brush it on, it's pretty much as simple as it sounds. I use a disposable brush because it isn't worth trying to clean them. I'm working away from this pool because it is such a tall pool, such a deep pool. I don't really want to disturb it much. Now I just wait. Tomorrow I'll flip it over and do the same thing on the other side.